What's going on? This is Ken from Morsar. I am preparing for a show tomorrow called Battle of the Bluegrass in Kentucky. So I'm just checking all the LED lights that I have just to make sure that they're not out. I got angel eye, underglow, the batteries are charged up, front and back. Got a wheel glow, see inside, the switches all work. The underglow for the cargo box, the headlights for the cargo box, and of course don't forget a little bit of a trunk setup I have, and of course the picture. For the picture I need a tripod, and that, you know what this is? This is the AC/DC converter that I can use inside the show to power up this car so I can turn on all the LEDs. For indoor shows like this, they're asking me to disconnect the battery from the car, so I have no power source. But if I have that AC/DC converter, I can actually power up the car just enough to light up all the LEDs. So I hope they let me use that tomorrow. Alright, good morning, this is Ken. It's 7 a.m. in the morning. I just left my place to go to Battle of Bluegrass in Lexington, Kentucky. It takes about 2 hours from here. So let's see if I can get there on time around 9 o'clock and roll in with the other guys. Alright, taking a little break for restroom. Alright, I think we got some cool cars in front of me. I think they're coming down to show also. Okay, I think I've made it. There's a line going in over here. I think this line leads to the inside of the building for loading. So I'm just gonna get in line and see where they are going to take us to. Alright, we're trying to get in the building. There's a line to go in. I'm parked over here. Everybody's lining up in behind. So let's get it rolling.
When you pull forward, she'll give you your wristband and care package.
Thank you. Okay, so it's been a few hours since we lined up all the cars over here. Let's look at what we have. Of course, an Evo and Miata with a nice wrap, golden flake wrap. Oh, by the way, the music is pretty loud in this building. From over there, the DJ is doing a pretty good job making music loud, so I might have a copyright thing on this video clip, but nothing much I can do. So here's the FRS, another FRS, really nice, wide body of course, wide bodied but no wing. Okay, here's another FRS. No, actually this is BRZ. Wide body with a green angel eye. The nice cargo box on top. Really deep rim, really deep rim. Nice. Nice wrap on the side. More FRS BRZ over here. And yes, this Z is getting pretty famous these days. If you look at this wrap. Nice. Wide body. I think this guy used to have a big wing, but he got away with the wing and did this wrap and the wide body, I think. Actually, interior is pretty sick too. Nice. Yes. And that Z over there with the big wing and the wide body, of course. Alright, here's the slammed Civic. Wait, what's this? 17 or 18 inch wheel. Pretty deep. Nice Mustang with this a really wide tire in front and the back. Shelby GT350, and this S2000 is crazy wide. This will show you how wide it is. From the front view, it's crazy wide. Nice wheel. Nice wide body. And this hat. This aftermarket roof. Hard roof. Nice. This RSX is actually converted to a right-hand drive. I spoke to the owner, he's over there. So I spoke to the owner and he said he converted it to right-hand drive. Really nice. Must be a lot of work. S13. Is this really S13? I think this is 180, isn't it? And this is 240. Yes, big truck, of course. And event stuff. More Miata over here. But the camber is crazy. Camber is crazy. Is this even drivable, camber? I feel like tow is way out too, but hey, they didn't do it for the functionality purpose, so they did it for the look. Nice. Here it says ude yori dougu. It means tool is more important than your skill. What the hell? Okay. This Accord has big wing attached to the back. This Prelude is actually my favorite because he did such a good job cleaning up inside of the engine bay without putting any turbos or anything in it. It's a big intake, but there's no turbo in it. It's all NA. You know, you can make your engine bay look this good without putting turbo or supercharger in it. Nice. And this is Honda Civic 1200. I spoke to the owner. He owns this car and that Civic. He parked two cars next to each other on purpose. The newest and one of the oldest Honda car, Civic 1200. Very nice. A lot of restoration work and maintenance work he did, he said. And more Z's here. Z's, not the Z's, this is FRS, R6, S2000, wide body, alright. Alright, this guy has a Lambo door on the Civic Coupe. I kinda like it because I personally have Lambo door on my car too, but it's kinda rare to see that Lambo door on the Civic. Nice. Yes, this car I see it everywhere around Midwest car shows. He's probably gonna get like Best Toyota or something today, I think. And this car right here is also a work of art. I spoke to the owner. He has done all these woodwork inside and outside. This is flawless, his work. Floor panel, center console, elbow rest, this trunk setup, everything he did by himself. Even that tree drawing he drew himself. Nice. And this gas cap, he heated up an acrylic sheet and made a gas cap or gas lead out of that. Here's a Civic with a Crente wheel. He put the VIP wheel on this Civic. Nice, unique taste. BMW NSX, and I think this is Toyota Hachiroku 86 from Kentucky. Nice. And then we have Supra here. Really nice Supra. This dash is also kind of cool. I like it. Nice. Looks like a cockpit. Nice. And we have wide body Genesis. I think I saw this car at IFO 2 weeks ago in Columbus, Ohio. It's a muscle car, and imported Civic. Nice. Nice. And here's my car. Yes, I cleaned up really well today because I didn't have much to do earlier today after rolling in. I had a few hours, so I cleaned up really well. I didn't know my car was that clean actually, but hey, now I realize my car is actually in good condition paint-wise. I'm gonna keep it that way. I'm gonna try at least. These guys are Ford Fusion guys. Oh, they're all on air ride. Mustang. I think this is called a GTO or something. Nice. Nice. And here's the unique car that you don't see every day. It's a Suzuki, I think it's a Koppen. It's like the K car in Japan. Almost sounds like a, almost looks like a kid's car, because you can only fit if you're a small or medium-sized guy. So cute, so short, but very unique. I love it. This is the vendor booth, I think. This is the Tacoma. And here we have European cars in a row. Very nice, clean. And then we have R32 GTR, of course, FRS. No, this is BRZ. It's nice. The wheel actually says AG, so it's an avant-garde wheel. Nice. Deep wheel. And here's more cars over there, but I can't go there at this point. Okay, next row. Here's Genesis. I don't think this is wide body, but it's lowered pretty decently. Nice. Here's Miata. I think this guy's from maybe OCE. I know he's from around Dayton. Here's Chrysler 300 with a flaky paint or wrap, whatever, I don't know. Nice. More BMWs over there. I can't get close to them because it's too close to the speaker of the DJ. So this car may be the one that I saw on the way here on highway I-75. These guys were rolling in together. This guy, and some guys over there, the BMW. And I think this Subaru guy is pretty famous on social media. It's got 900 horsepower from the motor with a huge turbo in there, with gold paint in the engine bay, wide body. I mean, he's got everything you can imagine. with the big wing in the back. The tail light was actually beautiful too. They had a random relay in there with the LEDs, so the tail light move was really beautiful. Here's the wide body Audi, wide body Subaru, Audi, 240, and this car is unique. That's the word I can give this to car. That's the word I can find for this car. Unique. It's got the hydraulic lift. I don't even know if this is visible from the inside. The front windshield is wrapped. Not so visible, I don't think, but the interior work is something else. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's unique. It's got the sub, it's got batteries for the hydraulic units. Owner is a serious, unique guy, I think. Here's an Accord Coupe from Envious. I think Envious guys are in the far back also, but they have some over here too. The Civic Type R, we saw a gray one earlier. Nice wide body look fender and the big wing. This Type R is actually following a current trend of wide body look and big wing. Here's the Civic, very nice. The Dart, Mustang. It's a nice color, paint, wrap, whatever they did to this car. Subaru over here. Over here, Subaru. This car, I don't know what the name of this car is, but it looks mean. I mean, if this car drives toward you from the back, I mean, if you see this car in your side view mirrors or rear view mirrors, I'm gonna be worried. Here's a few other trucks that vendor brought. So this BMW Z over here has actually wide body kit fender, but it's missing a fuel lead. But the wheel is so deep. It's so deep. Look at that. Is it even safe to drive like that? I wouldn't do it, but people do it for whatever reason. So okay, that was a quick view of this show that I'm attending, the Battle of the Bluegrass in Lexington, Kentucky. So I think in another hour or so we're gonna have a awarding time, so we will know who wins what. By the way, I wanted to show this to you guys, but I made this business card holder so people can actually take my and OSR business card to follow our page. I think it's pretty cool. Kinda like it. Because when people put the cars on the windshield, I don't know if I'm allowed to take them. So I actually wrote it here, take one, so people can take one if they want to. They're doing some free stuff giveaway. A lot of stuff flying in the air. Gio, my friend, is in there. This guy over here. Hey Gio, what's up? Alright, the awarding has started. It's about 4:30 p.m. This show actually goes until 6 p.m. but they're doing the award at 4:30. I think it's a good thing that they do this early. Nice. Alright, people are walking out, well, driving out the building because it's end of the show. Awarding has finished minutes ago, so we are just getting out the building. It was a nice experience for me, although I didn't win anything today. It was a really nice experience for me to be in this indoor show. I enjoyed the attention. I'm sure a lot of other guys have enjoyed the attention too, so let's head home, 2 hours from here. Okay, so I just left the Battle of Bluegrass car show in Lexington about an hour ago. I'm driving now in Cincinnati on the way back to my place, but I actually enjoyed this show because this is an indoor show with an air-conditioned environment. You don't have to sweat like crazy when it's hot, because today was like 90 degrees outside in Kentucky. So, but like I said, I didn't get anything in the show, but I enjoy being there. You know, the indoor show atmosphere that I don't really do very often. So I personally like that show. Hopefully I can come back next time if they're gonna do it sometime next year. But anyway, so this was the coverage of the Battle of the Bluegrass Kentucky car show, and I hope you guys enjoyed the coverage. I should be going to a few more shows maybe in this coming months or so, so stay tuned, and I will see you next time. This is Ken from Rise out.